Hi everyone, Rush here. Today I'd like to present the way I handle my Fight the Storm missions in Fortnite Save the World. Now fair warning, this video was made for people who are unsure yet of how they'll be dealing with these types of missions and for those that are looking to improve their current method. Now this is by no means a declaration of the quote-unquote best method, but it could potentially be up there. Now this will be part 1 of 2 videos discussing Atlas missions or Fight the Storm missions. The second one will be dealing with those that are suspended in air. It's much easier, believe me. Now with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So we start off by creating a traditional pyramid on the Atlas with a slight modification, and that's the top part. If you notice, instead of a small pyramid on the tip, we placed a floor launcher, and behind it is a passable wall with a ramp on the top to propel away any potential threat. Now, some people might wonder how we can ensure that the husks will reach the middle. It's pretty simple. I'll be discussing that later. For now, we'll just move on to the next clip where everything will be demonstrated. So here we see that Fat Husk gets thrown out of the whole structure, and he's forced to walk back in with the help of that passable wall and the ramp above it. Now, yeah, so he's just gonna cycle through this until he's dead. With the recent update on the traps, we can put them over the tilted structures now, which is great, because you know that's what helps us pull off this whole design. Now, I do want to touch back into that topic that we were discussing, how to make sure that they go into the middle. And as mentioned before, the answer to that's pretty simple. As long as you make sure the tile where the ramp is, or the floor launcher is weaker than the rest of the structure, then they'll get attracted to it. Husks are pretty simple-minded beings. If they see something that's weaker than the rest, they go after it. Now, in this example, I'm using all wood for my base. So what you want to make sure of is that the rest of the building is level 3, except for that tile where the floor launcher is. Now, if you're using metal or stone for the whole structure, you just need to make sure that the middle part is wood. And yeah, that should settle your problems on how to attract them in the middle. So before I move on with the next topic, I just want to throw out a quick disclaimer. If you notice, I'm struggling a little bit with defending A as well as C sometimes, but that's only because both Atlas A and C were created by the other guy that's in the mission with me. I only designed B. He was already making the design for these before I had the chance to actually work it out. Anyway, maybe that'll teach me to actually do this in a private session next time. But yeah, moving on to the next topic. One of the things that we need to watch out for with this design would be the lobbers, but specifically the ones throwing purple skulls, because the moment they gang up on you, your little fortress falls to pieces. Now the same can be said for number 2, which are smashers. Now, both of these are not impossible to deal with, but you would ideally use something a little bit more consistent than the traps, which are your guns, your swords, or your abilities. Now, once you manage to deal with them, you can breathe easy knowing that even when you're alone, you can protect multiple Atlases at once. Now, as mentioned before, this is part 1 of 2 for my Fight the Storm tips. I'll start making the next one after the servers are up for the patch 4.5 release. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please take it easy on me. This is my first video, but I would appreciate some constructive feedback on it. I'll leave the rest of the mission playing for the people that want to see it all the way to the end. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer them as soon as possible. So thank you for watching, and I'll say my farewells. Bye bye.